Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. Today I will continue our Aespa individual member readings. I always feel weird saying their name because it just sounds wrong to me. Like if I were to read the actual Korean for it, then my brain will just automatically change and say it right. I guess right. Whatever. I'm hung up with that and I shouldn't be hung up with that. Anywho, so this one we're going to go for Winter's reading, and it's funny because the stones that I picked for her were all kind of orangey and yellowish and stuff, and it makes me think of the sun, and it also makes me think of autumn, which is not winter. Got them jokes. In this reading, we will check her current energy, her career, her love life, and any healing messages that go through for this video. I also have another story about my younger sister. So she bought the Aespa albums, and she actually just got a bunch of winter photo cards, and I was like, I gotta, well, not necessarily brag, but I was like, I need to show it off in the reading and be like, haha, funny coincidence, woo. And all I have to say is that I love winter. So winter, the member, not the season. Going with this video, my younger sister was kind of like, oh, you know, it's fine. Winter is my second bias, so it's okay. But I just thought it was crazy how she just got a bunch of winter. Just winter times 4. Should I show them off? I'm pretty sure you guys, I'll show them off. So in this one we have like it changes if you move it. Like, can you see it? We have winter, her AI. Winter, her AI. How do I show it? Winter, her AI. Okay. Then we have this blurry one that I think you need an app and then it moves or something. And then this one looks very cool because look at the back. Like a rainbow. It's very pretty. And I think on the back of this one it has her winter signature, which I may add is not pleasant to the eye. No masterpiece, no artwork. It's a scribble. Still love winter though. And with all of that said, let's just jump into her reading and check what her current energy is all about. Oh, I wanted to mention that when I was picking the stones for her reading, they will just keep falling. I dropped 2 of them and I was just kind of like, oh, why is everything falling down? But yeah, I'm mentioning that in case it's relevant to the reading as we go on. So yeah, and let's jump into it. So what is currently going on with Winter's energy? What's she going through right now? So we have the 6 of Cups reverse and the 4 of Pentacles reverse. Seems like she's letting go of something from her past, or she's working towards that. So when you have the 6 of Cups, you have the energy of someone that is thinking of the past, like someone from her past could be coming back, like someone from her childhood, someone from a past life could be coming through. But it seems like with it being reversed, I feel that either she has to let it go or she has not even let like this energy come through. So maybe some childhood healing that she's doing, I'm not too sure. But we have the 4 of Pentacles. The 4 of Pentacles is the energy of a person that has their material possessions, like they're clinging onto their material possessions. So maybe, I don't want to make assumptions, but maybe Winter is solving, or she doesn't even realize that she may have some issues with her material world. Like maybe she has some, like maybe she could be like, oh help me out, a hoarder. I don't know if I said that word right, but you know, those people that are always storing everything and keeping everything safe, and like they can't throw things away or give them away because that's what hoarders do. I don't know if I said the word right, but maybe Winter could be someone like that. Like she can't let go of things, or there's something about her past specifically that she can't let go of, because this 4 of Pentacles is someone that is holding on to something dearly and like not letting it go, and like you can't move on from anything and do anything because this energy is like still clinging onto their wealth or their material goods. But with it being reversed, it could mean the opposite, but in this case I feel it's just the energy stronger. So I do feel that Winter may be like holding on to something dearly from her past and she can't let it go. Like that's the energy, the vibe that I'm getting. I'll take that. We have the Four of Cups upright, the Seven of Cups upright, the Eight of Wands reversed, and the Hierophant. I lied. The Emperor. That's number 4, so that's the Emperor. Okay. So right here we have that she's distracted, and because of that, it seems like she still can't make a choice. Because the Seven of Cups is all about choices, different options, different paths, a lot of opportunities coming through. If you see right here, you have this little my throat is slowly closing up. You have like this girl looking up at the little options, like if this was like a vending machine, or like this is a display of the different things that could happen to her. You know, you have blessings like money, or you have a home with a castle, or then you have like different curses that can come through, or like very difficult paths like the snake, which could be like something dangerous, like having to go through a rebirth. Or you have right here is that a dragon? Like a dragon, which could mean like learning a lot of new things and getting the higher perspective. And with this Four of Cups, I do feel that life is offering something to Winter, and she's just not really taking it, or she's too distracted, or like she's too tired or too focused on something else that she can't see that. I do feel that maybe she could currently be looking at only one path, where she doesn't even realize the multiple options that she has, or she hasn't analyzed them thoroughly, so she hasn't picked a cup yet. And cups talk about emotions, spirituality, and creativity. So I do feel that with her, it kind of shows that she may be currently in an energy where she doesn't really know what path to take that will emotionally satisfy her, or that she will creatively be okay with. And because of that, there's this sense of stagnation. The Eight of Wands is the energy. It's a very fast moving energy that it's all focused in one direction. As you can see, all the wands are pointing in one direction. But in this case, since the card is reversed, I do feel that there's a sense of stagnation. Like things are not moving quickly, or they're not moving at all. And I do feel that could be the reason. The reason why things are not moving is because Winter hasn't made a choice, or she's still too distracted or too tired to even think of making a choice. I don't know what she's making a choice in, but it could be a path or something. But then we have the Emperor. The Emperor is Aries energy, which with this Eight of Wands, it definitely feels like that Aries energy that is very impulsive and ready to take action and ready to get things moving. But with the Emperor, we also have a number of stability with number 4. And here you have this Emperor sitting on his throne, and he's like chilling, vibing, and feeling real good about himself. I'm looking at it a little bit closely, and yeah, it's supposed to show someone that is very mature. It's supposed to show someone that is very stable and grounded, and because of that, it is an energy of someone that can make decisions very wisely because of the stability that the Emperor carries. And this is a major arcana, so this is like a big deal for Winter. So I do feel that right now Winter is staying in that Emperor energy, or she may be looking at someone to guide her in this during this stagnation. But to me, it kind of feels like she's just staying still before she can, try to replenish her energy before she can make a choice. So she's staying in this stagnant, dormant, tired, or like sleepy energy to, I guess, in a way, so like that she can think about things thoroughly before she takes an action, before she makes a choice, before she goes and embarks on a path. So I do feel that right now she is still, so it seems like there's something from her past, and then she seems like she's not moving so like that she can make a wise choice for her. we have the Queen of Swords reversed. So it seems like she... Oh wait, no, it's a King of Swords. So this is Libra energy. She is struggling to find balance. She is struggling to have harmony within her life. I do feel that even though she's stagnant and she's trying to, feel the power of making a choice of not making a choice, seems like she is still struggling to stay grounded, or she's struggling to stay strong within this energy of stagnation. Usually when you are in an energy of stagnation, you meaning general, it becomes very difficult to see the light at the end of the tunnel. It makes it very difficult to know if you're moving forward or if you're going in circles. So I do feel that Winter is trying to stay still to analyze the situation from a clear mind. However, I do feel that she's been struggling to have a clear mind for a while now, and because of that, she may be getting a little bit desperate, and that is causing her to be out of balance and not be in harmony. This King of Swords is usually the energy of someone that is also very grounded, but their ideas and their thoughts are grounded. It's someone that has very clear and direct communication. This is someone that can make the hard decisions in life because of the ease of analyzing information, the ability to see things from different perspectives and having a clear mind. So I do feel with this card being reversed, it kind of shows that Winter is in a place where she has a lot of strong masculine energy, meaning that she has that strong she relies on the energy that is very flashy, very straightforward, direct, and out there. That's usually how the masculine energy works. It's like brute force almost. I guess very rough and raw. That's kind of what I'm getting at with masculine energy. So I do feel that Winter has a lot of that energy that is very raw, very impulsive sometimes, very straightforward and on your face type of energy. Masculine energy is the one that kind of just fills in the empty spaces, and it's not soothing and sneaky, not at all. It's on your face, it pops up. And I do feel that with Winter, she has that energy, and that's the energy that she relies on. But with the King of Swords reverse, it kind of tells me that right now she's not seeing things clearly. Right now she may be even struggling to get her ideas together, and that's why the King of Swords is reversed. Yeah, okay. Well, she has the Five of Pentacles reversed. The Five of Pentacles upright usually talks about someone that feels isolated, or they feel like they're on their own, or they feel like they have been outcasted, or they have been, left out in the cold. That's usually the imagery that it shows right here. But I do feel that it's reversed because it talks in... When you look at the imagery of the Five of Pentacles, you see these two people that have nothing, right? They're injured, they're in pretty badly dressed for the winter that's right here. However, there's like a church behind them, and that's supposed to be a sign of hope, right? Usually, if you look at this card, you could even think of these two people as not seeing the help that is available to them. So with it being reversed, I do feel that that's kind of what this card is talking about. So with it being reversed, I feel that Winter may feel like she's on her own, but she's actually not. Her spirit guides will always be there. There's like her family or her friends or people physically in her proximity can definitely help her out when she needs it, whenever she needs it, and however it is that she needs that help. Those people are available. So with it being reversed, I think it's of that energy, you're not alone, but you feel lonely. That's kind of what I'm getting at with... I was about to say Giselle. With Winter. But I do feel that Winter may not even notice that there's help out there. So I don't think this is necessarily a super bad thing, but it's definitely something that is like on the forefront of her mind. Like this is definitely something that she's actively thinking of and that is actively bothering her. So we have the Wheel of Fortune reverse. She feels like that life is not on her side. She feels like destiny's now. This is another card that when it's reversed, it's talking about stagnation. When it's upright, we're talking about good luck. We're talking about expansion and fate and things just happening how they're supposed to. But when it's reversed, we have a sense of stagnation. So again, Winter may feel like it could be that there could be this lack of movement, or things are not happening because she has to work on letting go of something, or this could be the energy of it's not time yet for her to take action. But I think it's like letting go of something and trying to be in balance again to see things clearly. I think that's where this reading is going for, before anything else can happen for Winter and before things can work. She still needs to work in finding balance within herself and maybe do some shadow work. We have the Two of Cups. So we have the Two of Cups reversed. She may be having an issue with a friend, or with, like, it seems like this could be a relationship problem. And I'm not saying this as a romantic relationship. Because with the Six of Cups, we could be talking about a family member. We could be talking about a soulmate, not in a romantic sense. We could be talking about a childhood friend or someone from Winter's past. It seems like with this Two of Cups reversed, it seems like the connection was lost, or maybe Winter can't really understand this person anymore, or she's struggling, or like someone could have, or like a situation or something that Winter was deeply connected with came from the past, and she seems to not be able to let it go. Like maybe there's a grudge, or there's some resentment, like that could be it, or maybe there's a misunderstanding going on and things haven't really cleared up. And I feel that's something that's like something entered Winter's life, and that has bothered her to the point where it's taking her out of balance within her present moment. So one last card for Winter's current energy. We have the Queen of Swords reverse. So this is actually the Queen of Swords. Look at them right there, next to each other. Very cute. So with this Queen of Swords reverse, we have the energy of Winter is struggling to speak up. She is struggling to say things with full certainty and being very direct. Like she is struggling to have to carry power in her words, because this is Aquarius energy. This is the energy of someone that is able to clearly speak up. It is someone that doesn't hold back. Aquarius could be very unique, very innovative, and always thinking outside the box. However, Aquarius energy is a fifth sign, so we're talking about a queen right here that stays very loyal to her own beliefs. So I do believe that. So I feel that with this queen being reversed, it kind of shows that Winter is struggling to get her ideas together. She is struggling to speak up about something. She is struggling to express herself. And this could be something that is really bothering her right now. I don't know in what area this is bothering her. Like, I don't know if it's in her career. I don't think it's in her love life, because this doesn't feel romantic at all. But I do feel that if we hear from this energy again, it will probably be in her healing messages. But let's just jump into her career and see what's going on right there. So what's going on with Winter's career? So we have Desert. Yeah, I feel that Winter may need to go on a hermit mode. Then we have the Sun. So, for Winter's career, it feels like right now there's a sense of like having to be on her own, a sense of finding the light within herself or something along those lines. Like, it's kind of like finding hope again. I don't feel that, okay, let me explain though. I don't feel that Winter finds her career hopeless or anything. I just feel that she's like searching for something that makes her happy, something that she can look forward to, something that makes her be passionate again to do what she does. Why does it sound like Winter is like jaded already when she has just started? I don't think that's the issue. I just find it funny that based on the cards that we got, it kind of feels like that. But yeah, for Winter's career, I kind of feel like she may have to be on her own, maybe to process something. When we're talking about the desert, we're talking about complete solitude. We're talking about, that's why I talked about the Hermit card. The Hermit is a card in the Major Arcana, and in that card, we're talking about someone that is going on their own to find themselves and work on themselves and learn about themselves. So going through an introspective journey, you know. So I do feel that that's where Winter could be going through in her career. Also with the Sun, we have light. So I do feel that Winter may be looking for like a purpose or a motivation to apply that into her career. So that could be like the reason why we're getting this card. It's like she is trying to find a reason within herself as to why she should continue doing something like this, or like a motive. Like she seems to be looking for like a motivation or something to like give her like the passion to continue moving forward in her career. I know that it sounds like she's giving up, but no, she's not. I feel like she just wants to have like a very clear idea of why she's doing what she's doing. We have tangibility with make your dreams real. So yeah, I do feel that this kind of, if you put it all together, it kind of shows that Winter is working on, we have a lot of birds for her. We have birds right here and here. So Winter may be looking for messages. Maybe she really likes birds. Or there's a sense of flying freely. Like she may want freedom. But in order to find that freedom that she may be looking for in her career, she needs to figure out what freedom means to her and then how to make that a reality. With Make Your Dreams Real, I'm hearing, well, not hearing, but I'm thinking of Tori no Yuta, which is the opening of Air, an anime. But the song is called, it literally translates to a bird's song. And in that one, it kind of, there's like a part of it that kind of shows not shows, but like the lyrics kind of shows the imagery of a bird that is trying to and journeying to dream again and fly and make their dreams come true. So I do feel that, why does it sound like Winter is an old lady? Like it really sounds like, you know, Winter has just started her career as an idol, but it kind of sounds like she's going through a midlife crisis. I don't know why. So I feel like that's kind of the energy that I'm getting with Winter in her career. Let's see what's going on with Winter's career. Oh crap. Okay, we have Epiphany with Reveal Your Gifts. In both of these cards, the people here have like a blindfold, so I do feel that Winter may need to go in like within herself and connect to her intuition. She has sits right here. Those make me think of the Six of Pentacles, which talks about balance, equal give and take. The arm right here seems like is like there's a, like the person is injured, but it looks like honey's coming out of it. So I'm seeing like something positive or something good's coming through. It made me think of the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. That has the B card that talks about sweet results, which is talking about, you know, be optimistic, good things are about to happen. So I do feel that Winter may be getting like a sign of that in her career. Like maybe she can see the path ahead of her. Maybe she doesn't see clearly what's about to happen, but it seems like the universe wants to tell Winter that good things are about to happen, even if she doesn't see it yet. I do feel that there's a sense of her needing to use her intuition or just having faith that things will get better. There was another song. This is a new one. A lot of music is coming through with Winter. This is one that my sister showed me because right now they're promoting it at the same time as Twice. And I don't know how you say the group, but it's called 1 One Us, I think. And the name of the song, I think it's called Moon or Luna. And I think there's a bit of the lyrics that kind of talks about a flower and looking at the moon and shining for the moon. I don't remember the lyrics well because I barely like heard the song, but it is making me think of someone that is having like a moment of like a rebirth or being born to have hope again. That's kind of what it made me think, like someone that's having hope again, someone that's looking up once again. So I don't know what Winter's going through, but that's what's coming through. Let's see what energy is going through Winter's career. So we have the stingray. Oh, I have fun facts about the stingray. Let's go. Did you guys know? Okay, this card is like, and then we have mouse. Okay, so did you guys know? Oh, so yesterday night I was watching videos about animals, and one of them was about stingrays. And in that video, it talked about how stingrays are technically cousins of sharks, and I kind of went like, oh, what? And also, there's this thing that, based on this stingray, it seems like the mouth is on the bottom. There's a couple that don't have it like that. I learned a lot of things, but I'm wondering if any of those things apply to Winter's reading right now. Not really, because I'm thinking of how a stingray is a form of transportation for other fishes. I think I can use a plural form because they're different species. Different fishes out there in the sea. So I do feel that there's this sense of, in Winter's career, there's someone taking care of her or protecting her, kind of like a blanket, or someone that is helping her move forward and push through a new journey in a new life, doing some, like, continuing forward. This is a water card, as we have right here the triangle pointing down, and we have all the chakras right here. So I do feel that there's an energy of someone out there that is definitely taking care of Winter and protecting her, making sure she's okay and that she's in balance. So this is like a support pillar for Winter. I don't really know who it is, but it's probably someone that is very soothing, nurturing, and very gentle. Now we have the mouse spirit, which is an earth element right here. The mouse is surrounded by darkness, and this is talking about someone that has quite a lot of nervous energy. So I do feel that this could be describing Winter's energy. She is feeling trapped. She feels like she's still in the unknown, like she can't see clearly. This made me think of what we saw in her current energy, that or I mentioned it here, being blindfolded. I think I also mentioned a little bit of that in her current energy, like not seeing things clearly. But with her, I guess it makes sense why she's looking for light and looking towards something. You know what I just remembered? In China, I believe, sit is a sign. It's like means good luck, and on our side of the world, it means the number of the devil. So I find that so funny how, depending on the culture, there's different meanings. So I do feel that with Winter, there's a sense of like there's a duality of seeing things being very difficult, but there's a lot of hope for her. Like I do feel there's a lot of good things still out there. Like there's help for her, there's aid, like she's not completely alone, she's not in the dark. She may feel like that. So I do feel that Winter may be going through a period where she feels very nervous, she can't see clearly, She feels like she's surrounded by darkness, but she still knows there's good out there. So what I'm getting at is that she may be in a situation where she can't see things clearly, but she knows that everything's not bad. Like there's still paths that she can take. There's people she can rely on. Again, the whole thing about like she may be surrounded by people but still feels very lonely. So she knows she's not alone. She knows there's help out there, but she can't shake off the feeling of still feeling lonely, right? Or feeling like she has to do things on her own. So with this mouse card, I do feel that even though it's an earth element, which talks about stability and grounding and having, planting your roots type of thing, I do feel that with winter, she is struggling to adapt in her career or to be comfortable within her work. I do feel that the member that I keep getting is Giselle. Like I keep saying her name. Okay, not saying, but like I keep thinking of her name, and I have to do like an active effort to say winter and not Giselle. So my sister was saying that maybe I'm going through that because maybe Giselle is the one that's helping winter go through this difficult moment. So maybe Giselle or someone else is the stingray that is helping winter through all of this difficulty that she's going through. So let's see what's going on with winter's career. We have the Hermit reverse. So I feel that so I mentioned that with a hermit, there's this sense of light or going towards the light, or like finding enlightenment or finding a motivation or going after your dreams or hopes or something along those lines. So there's still this consistency of light, a theme of light. So I do feel that with the Hermit reverse here. So I think earlier I mentioned that Hermit moment when I saw this card. I guess I shouldn't be surprised it came up. So, what I'm trying to get at. So winter is going through a period where she needs to be on her own to discover herself, understand herself, and see things clearer. But what my head is spinning. But what I mean spinning is like I'm thinking of a bunch of things, and it's kind of hard to concentrate all that energy right now. So yeah, what I'm trying to get at is that the hermit means to be in isolation, to learn about yourself and do shadow work, and by that is like look at the things that you don't want to see about yourself, or you don't see about yourself. When you're doing shadow work, you can see very good things about yourself that you don't really acknowledge. Like when you're doing shadow work, you can see the character trait of being very kind and very friendly, but if you don't acknowledge it, it's in the shadow realm. Or it's like that's a shadow work that you have to do. Acknowledge that you have those traits and you have those skills. And shadow work could also be acknowledging like the bad, like maybe the traits that are not so pleasant to look at, like I get angry very easily, or I'm a very jealous person and I don't know how to work through that. Those are shadow work things as well. But with winter, I feel that the hermit is reversed, not because she doesn't want to do the shadow work, but because she doesn't have the time or space to do that. So what I'm getting at is that her career could be the thing that's getting on the way for winter to have a moment on her own. Usually when you have the hermit card, we're talking about being in isolation and like disconnecting yourself from things that distract you. So I do feel that winter is focusing on her career, so she doesn't have the time to be on her own and have the time and space that she needs to do that shadow work. So what's going on with winter's career? You have the 9 of Cups. Okay, so I do feel with this 9 of Cups, it's like a wish come true or being satisfied. So winter feels very satisfied with her career. She feels very happy, very content, and I feel she enjoys being an idol. Like she enjoys her work, she enjoys to perform and all of that. I do feel though that she's in a difficult moment right now, and because of that she's trying to constantly remind herself as to why she's doing what she's doing and why she's staying in the path that she's staying in. So it definitely feels like she is trying to make her dreams come true. It seems like her work is something that she's very happy with. She feels like it's a wish come true. She's very content with it. However, she's in a state right now, in a situation where it's very difficult for her to see things clearly. And if she's in the mentality that it's a little bit negative, wanted or not, even she may need some time off what she loves, if that makes sense. So even if she loves her career, she loves to work, and she loves what she does, she may still need some time off for herself. So 9 of Cups, someone that's very satisfied. So let's see, last card. Oh, we have the 6 of Cups reversed again. Okay. So with this the 6 of Cups reversed, I do feel that what we saw in Winter's current energy, she can't address it because her career is getting on the way. I don't think that the 6 of Cups is related to her career, but I do feel that the 6 of Cups that we talked about in her current energy is affecting her career a little bit. Now, let me explain what I mean by affecting her career. It's her view on her career, or like Winter can't have her full, she can't have her head in the game with her work because of something that's bothering her. So it seems like there's an external energy bothering her and taking her off balance, and that makes it for Winter to be too distracted to concentrate on what she loves and give herself the time out that she needs. Like, she can't do it because she's working, and yeah, she loves to work and she loves what she does, but she's struggling because there's an external force bothering her. Can you clarify the 6 of Cups? What is the 6 of Cups all about? Oh, we have the 8 of Swords reversed. So the 8 of Swords upright usually talks about someone that feels trapped. They're under the illusion that they can't do something. They're under the illusion that, of someone that can't move forward. This is a woman that is tied up and has all 8 swords around her, but the reality of the situation is that she can easily free herself and walk away from the situation. But with it being reversed, I feel that Winter may not see things as clearly as they actually are. Like, it's very easy, Winter just needs to walk away from the situation, let it go. But just because it's simple doesn't mean that it's easy, right? It's very simple. She just needs to walk away from the situation, done deal. But it doesn't mean it's easy. Like, if this is something that she really treasures, or this is a situation that came out of left field that she's barely noticing that it's not good for her, then yeah, it will be difficult for her to walk away from it. But in the meantime, the answer is very simple. Whatever's bothering her, just walk away from it. It's not an energy that she needs to embrace. It's not an energy that she has to entertain or embrace. It's just, let it go. Okay, what's going on with Winter's career? So I'm just going to take the ones that came up right. We have the Egg. Success assured with good plans and hard work. So yeah, it seems like Winter's career is going to do very well, especially because that's what she likes to do. And it seems like she's a very hard-working person. So she'll make sure that this situation that we saw in her current energy doesn't distract her or get in the way of her work. We have Diamond. Shining diamond set. Okay, I'm a carrot. Do you guys know that? You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. So I do feel that maybe the stingray is going to offer something. We see flowers right here, so I do feel that maybe time to blossom. The diamond is making me think of having the spotlight or having a moment to shine. So maybe Winter may have her moment to shine. Her 5 seconds of fame. Not 5 seconds of fame, but I think it's well-deserved and well-deserved spotlight. I don't think it's something randomly that happens. It's I do feel that it's the spotlight of she worked for it type of thing. And with this flowers blossoming, I think it's not going to be an eternal spotlight, right? It's an opportunity, a moment, but it's going to be a moment that's going to be very beautiful, very blessed, and filled with abundance. That's kind of what I feel with the imagery of this card. But yeah, with this diamond, I do feel there's that Winter may have been under a lot of pressure, and it's slowly coming to be this diamond, right? Because that's usually how diamonds are formed. They go under a lot of pressure. What I mean by pressure, I mean like pushing something down and compressing it until it comes out into this beautiful diamond. Under a lot of heat and pressure. So I think that's like the hard work that this egg is talking about. And now that I think about it, this egg is like a golden egg. And in the wild unknown, so this cards, in the wild animal, so the wild unknown animal spirit, so this one's, there's a card that has the golden egg, and that's supposed to symbolize the heart chakra, which I do feel that in this case is very relevant to Winter's reading, because with this, I feel that Winter's slowly doing what she's passionate about. She's doing something that she really loves, and because of that, she will be rewarded very handsomely, very beautifully, because she's doing what she's meant to be doing. You know, we have bridge, successfully overcoming a problem. So I do feel that her hard work is paying off, and she is overcoming a problem. I don't think she's necessarily overcoming this problem, but I do feel that maybe her career and her work could help her learn how to walk away from situations like the one she may be in right now. So yeah, I'll leave that there. Let's jump into her love life. Let's see what comes up in Winter's love life. Wow, I don't know what Winter's going through, but yeah, it seems like whatever energy was in her current energy section, that was like a very big deal. So let's see what's going on with Winter's love life. We have the zebra, and we have the tarantula. So okay, so quick fast message. Winter is going to meet her love partner, or a very like a romantic soulmate, if she continues following her life purpose. We have fire and fire right here, so it's going to be a very, very passionate, very direct and straightforward relationship. It's going to be, there's going to be like a lot of actions, a lot of experiences are going to be learned, a lot of growth is going to happen very quickly. I feel like I kind of see like two like fire tornadoes. I don't know if that's a thing, but that's kind of what I see. When you have the tarantula, you have the energy of someone that is very shy, because tarantulas are actually a lot shyer than we give them credit for. Tarantulas like to like hide under, they like to bury themselves underneath sand. I think that's how they sleep as well. Also, tarantulas can go on without eating for a pretty long time, I think. So I do feel that this is talking about the energy of someone that is very resourceful, someone that takes what they need. And so this is not someone that this is not a greedy person, let's put it that way. This is someone that is very agile. This is someone that they can fall from very high places and pick themselves right back up. This is someone that is very hardworking. Like they can manage to do a lot of things at the same time. It could be someone with a lot of hair, like very hairy, I don't know. But very fluffy and caring. That's what I'm getting from this tarantula spirit. But this is someone that's very grounded and very, very confident, because we have all the red right here, which talks about the root chakra, and the root chakra talks about someone that is very aware of the reality of the 3D world and the physical world, and this is the energy of someone that's very grounded. So it's someone that definitely has their feet planted firmly on the ground. Yeah, very confident, very optimistic energy. This is someone definitely that's not jaded with life. But with the Sierra, we have someone that has a very well developed third eye, as we have the triangle right here. It's pointing up, so I feel like it's like a direct connection to the divine or direct connection to the universe. Someone that has very beautiful eyelashes and short hair, or looks good in short hair. Oh, the Sierra may be Winter now that I think about it, because she has short hair right now. And she looks good with her short hair, very cute. Someone that maybe their ears stick out. Do Winter's ears stick out? What do fans say? Like, do they kind of talk about, you know how Irene has like an ear that kind of sticks out, and fans go like, oh, that's very cute. Maybe do fans also say the same thing about Winter? Like, her ears kind of stick out in such a way that fans think it's very cute and adorable. I mean, I don't know. But maybe that could be a thing. And someone that has very beautiful eyelashes. This is someone that blends in very well with the crowd. Someone that has very strong boundaries. Like, they see things like black and white. So what I mean by that is that this is the energy of someone that has a very, likes to simplify things as much as they can. What I mean by that is they like to say, okay, I like this, I don't like that. This is what I will tolerate, I will not tolerate this. So someone that has their boundaries very well set, very clear. So if this Sierra is Winter, her boundaries are very well set. She is not playing around, and she will not allow anyone to play around with her either. So yeah, let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. We have B. So the energy that the Sierra and the Tarantula bring together is B. Here we have the element of air, so strong communication. I think it's because of the mutual understanding. I think tarantulas can be on their own. Like, I don't think they go in packs, but Sierras tend to be with other Sierras to blend in, I think. But the B, they're both very hardworking energies. We're talking about people that love to communicate, and they love to talk about the stuff that makes them happy, that makes them confident. This is the energy of two people that bring a lot of light to each other. This is the energy where there's a lot of healthy communication. When we have the blue, we have the throat chakra, which is speaking your truth, being honest, and having very clear communication and knowing how to express yourself. So with this B, we were talking about hard working. So maybe I kind of felt that when I saw the tarantula. Maybe Winter will meet her life partner, if that's what she desires, in her career, like when she's working. Doesn't mean it's gonna be someone from the industry. It just means that while she's working, like maybe when she's traveling, she'll meet someone, or it's going to be someone that shares the interest that she does, or that admires the work that she does. I have a feeling that she'll admire the work that the tarantula does as well. So there's like a mutual understanding and mutual respect for each other. I do feel that both energies bounce ideas from each other, so they make a very good duo, very good dynamic. You know what song I randomly thought of? Dynamic duo. I think it's called Go Back. Da, 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 da. Okay. So what's going on with Winter's love life? Oh, this is so lighthearted. I am so happy for it. Okay, so we have bushfires, fury. I'm getting this strong sense of passion. I do feel that if the zebra and the tarantula, so if Winter and her partner ever fight, it's for very big things, or if not, it's gonna be like when you have two people arguing just to let off the steam, let go of that anger, and then boom, go back to normal. I don't think there's no energy of holding grudges, because the way that fire works, do you guys know that fire is actually a very normal thing in forests? That's when you have a forest that is overgrown or it has a lot of plants and stuff. What it does is that it gets caught on fire because of the sun. The plants start heating up, and then that causes a fire. So I think there were some people back in the day, I don't know if it was Native Americans or if it was just people back in the day. What they will do is that they will actually burn the forest to make sure that it, so to have a controlled fire and avoid forest fires. I think that's what it is, right? Because that is very dangerous. It's, you just have this crazy fire that is being fueled by plants and oxygen. So it's dangerous. In this case with Winter, I do feel that her love life kind of works like that. Like, this fire is healing. It's not a fire of resentment and violence. It's a fire of rebirth, kind of like a phoenix. That's what it feels like. It feels like if there's ever disagreements or arguments, they could be very explosive and it could feel very intense, but it's meant to be very healing. So I also feel that Winter is the type of person that finds value within fights and arguments. So she's not someone that backs away from an argument. She's not someone that is afraid of fighting. She's someone that understands the value of disagreeing with people and understands the value of having a good fight, because she understands that when there's like arguments like these, it allows for people to talk in complete honesty, with no baggage, holding nothing back, and it allows for the anger to just go away because you let everything out. Yeah. So what's going on with Winter's love life? So right here we have the soul with passion, and we have an eye and a bunch of butterflies and a waterfall, and it looks like we have a forest up here. So, and the eye is supposed to be like the world, right? Like Earth, basically. So to me, this kind of feels that Winter, when she meets this person, she's going to feel like her whole world has lightened up. She will feel like everything just makes sense, everything fits, everything's working, everything's moving again. She will feel, she may even feel like crying when she meets this person. She may not know why, but I do feel that maybe she has a past life with this tarantula. So maybe that's why. She will instantly transform into this beautiful butterfly. To me, butterflies talk about transformation and change. With this forest, I do feel, it kind of feels like the butterflies are coming together to bring life to this like dead forest or something. And yeah, if you look right here, oh wait, but then you can see it right here, you can see that it's supposed to be Earth. So I do feel like there's this sense of well, that word, like bringing back to life and having like this moment of rebirth and beauty and blossoming. So I do feel that that's like the passion that comes in. This passion doesn't feel sexual. It feels like a passion of being motivated, the passion of feeling inspired, the passion of someone feeling happy and optimistic again. So this kind of makes me think of the sun that we saw in her career. Like, she's going to feel alive again. And I think that's very pretty. So let's see what's going on with Winter's love life. I love this so much. Wait. So the card that just fell right now was Serendipity with Merge with the Flow. There's a lot of green, so it feels like that's, heart chakra energy, fully open, fully embraced, filled with love, merge with the flow. It kind of feels like it may take a while for Winter to accept this person, or it will take a while to create an energy where both can flow easily and understand each other. So, like normal, even though they're both very similar, and even though both energies really want to be with each other and have like this instant attraction, there's still a lot of work in middle ground. In mid grounds that they have to both find. You can be very similar, but then you have to figure out, okay, so what do you believe in? How do you communicate? How do you love? how do you feel cared for? Those type of questions are going to eventually be answered. So this is with merge with the flow. I do feel that there's this sense also of like destiny and fate comes into play. So things will eventually kind of come together, but maybe right now it's not the moment. I genuinely think that this is like it's going to happen eventually, but not in the near future. So let's see what's going on with Winter's love life. We have the Three of Swords, so it seems like right now she's heartbroken. It could be because this is not in the near future. Seems to be very far off, or maybe Winter has to heal some. She could be filled with a bit of anger or a bit of like distress, and that could be a bit of heartache that she's feeling. Winter could be ending a cycle, and this could be talking about the thing that we saw in her current energy. So she's still going through it. We have strength. She's slowly getting confidence. She's slowly taming the uncontrollable energy within her. Here, when we see strength, we're talking about a woman that's using her talents and her gifts to calm a beast and to tame it. And it's like infinite power and strength and being brave and confident and having the strength to do what's difficult. So I do feel that Winter is slowly working through that. All those difficulties that she's living through, she's slowly working through them. And the last card that we have for Winter's energy is the Knight of Wands reverse. So the Knight of Wands is Sagittarius energy. It's a mutable sign, so change and going with the flow. So with this Knight of Wands, I'm getting this energy of Winter is slowly learning new lessons. She is learning to take things a bit slower, because the Knight of Wands is still a pretty fast moving energy, but with that Sagittarius energy, I'm getting like this sense of expansion and learning new things and getting new perspectives. So I do feel that Winter may be going through a period where there's still a lot of fire, because we have Leo right there. So I do feel that one of the ways that she will get overcome this Three of Swords and slowly have the strength to move forward is by learning new things and gathering knowledge outside of herself. I do feel that Three of Swords that she has, it's mainly because she can't see things clearly, so she gets that external help, maybe spiritual, or maybe by physically other people helping her out. Then she will slowly be able to get the new perspectives and see things a little bit clearer. So I do feel that this is kind of like the energy that's going through for Winter's for her side, I guess. Now for this tarantula person, like what's going on in their love life. Okay, so the first card that popped out was the World Reverse. So this tells me that the tarantula person is going through a period where things are not moving. They may be learning some hard lessons because it's a Saturn energy. The world is when it's upright, it's talking about fate. It's about ending a cycle. This is the last card of the Major Arcana. So it seems like the tarantula person is ending a cycle, and it's a big one. It's something that has a lot of life lessons stored for them. They're definitely going for their inner calling, because that's what the tarantula talks about. With the World Reverse, I do feel that there may be a sense of stagnation or a lot of hard lessons that the tarantula is going through. There seems to be like a lot of like cycles that the tarantula may be like overcoming or ending or breaking cycles that the tarantula may have even had in past lives. The other card that we have is the Ace of Wands. So yeah, there's definitely a beginning or a new journey that is about to start. The Ace of Wands, when we talk about aces, we're talking about new beginnings, new chapters, a new journey. When we're talking about wands, we're talking about action. So here it seems like since there's a sense of stagnation or there's still some hard work that the tarantula has to go through, this Ace of Wands is reversed because the tarantula hasn't ended the cycle. So because of that, they can't even start a new one. The tarantula can't embark on a new journey because there's still some hang-ups that the tarantula has to work through on other areas of their life. Learning the hard lessons, learning how to find structure, learning how time works and how to work with time. Maybe even learn how to have patience. With the world reversed, it could also mean that, or also the Ace of Wands reversed, it can mean that the tarantula is trying to gather, find what they're passionate about, finding inspiration and motivation to move forward, or gathering ideas and the strength to take action towards a project or something. The last card that we have for the tarantula is the Lovers. That's actually very good. Another major kind of card. This is Gemini energy. I do feel that this kind of tells me we have Sagittarius and then Gemini energy, which are opposite signs. Again, very similar, but very similar goals, but very different approaches to those goals. But yeah, with the Lovers, I'm getting this sense of communication and opportunities. I do feel that tarantula is just waiting for an opportunity to find love, or maybe waiting for an opportunity where they can communicate the projects that the person has in mind. Maybe the tarantula is waiting to find a soulmate, or is hoping to find a very strong connection where there's this passion and there's this recognition of the soul. I do feel that this is something like there's a sense of being free and just being open and being raw and just showing like their true self to someone. I do feel that the tarantula is looking to find someone they can trust to be themselves fully and just letting themselves be open. But let's just jump into Winter's healing messages and see what's going on there. I do feel that, her love life was very lighthearted in comparison to everything else that came up in her current energy and her career. That was kind of heavy, but let's see what comes through with her healing messages. Okay, healing messages for Winter. The first card that we have is a cow spirit. The miracles are endless. I read that upside down. I was struggling to read it. So there's this sense of abundance, but it's reversed. I do feel that Winter doesn't see that yet. Again, we saw in her current energy that she's blindfolded. She can't see things clearly. So that card kind of shows that the divine is saying there's a lot of beautiful things coming through. There's a bunch of abundance, a lot of good luck, a lot of blessings coming through. Things are just going to change out of nowhere for the better. And I think that card is just kind of saying for Winter to, have hope that everything will slowly come into balance again. We have the Hawk spirit. Let spirit be your guide. I kind of feel that with Winter, she just needs to maybe connect with her intuition and trust her gut feeling a little bit more. Maybe connect with her ancestors, like that could be helpful. But I think this is mainly connecting with her soul. I think her career is a bridge or a channel for her to connect to her truest, purest form. Because she's doing what she loves, she's following her heart. But I do feel that she may need to go in that hermit mode eventually. She can't use her career as a reason to not go into the deepest sides of herself to understand herself. She will eventually need to do shadow work. We have the vulture spirit. Nothing is wasted, which is reversed. So I do feel that maybe Winter may be in a mentality where she's just thinking like, oh, I'm wasting time. I can't be in isolation. Look, we have the mouse spirit again, with 10 to the small things. I do feel this both are telling me like that Winter needs to focus on like the tangible things in life, like the little stepping stones, the things that she does have control over, instead of being like, oh, this external situation is being too much for me. It's kind of like encouraging her to figure out what can she do, what's in her power. If the power that she has is to go within herself to understand herself, then she should probably go ahead and do that. If what's in her power is to get confidence to let go of the situation that she was in, then that's what she should focus on, and that kind of thing. I feel that's like small to the like this both are reversed. It's kind of like life is encouraging Winter to do what's tangible, do what she can do, take those little steps to move forward. Like, it made me think of like drop by drop it creates a river or something like that. Like, it's supposed to be like, little things will slowly accumulate and become bigger, that type of thing. Any more healing messages for Winter? We have the Dragonfly Spirit. Truth transcends illusion, and it's reverse. This one kind of tells me that Winter will slowly overcome all of the unknowns. She will slowly understand the situation she's in. She will slowly be able to see things clearly. Here we have orange, blue, and green, which makes me think of the heart chakra, which is following what she loves and what she's passionate about, and connected to her throat chakra, which talks about the truth, self-expression, and clear communication. And it also connects to we have the solar plexus with that orange, which talks about her passions, her motivations, her desires, her goals, stuff like that. So I do feel that with it being reversed is that those chakras are not fully in alignment. Again, it's because Winter is going through a situation that's very challenging for her. It could be very triggering in the sense that it's some healing that she has to do, and because of that she may be struggling to balance herself again. So let's end Winter's reading by taking out some tea leaf cards and wrap up her healing messages. Oh. You know what song I started to thinking of? Twice Last Waltz. All of a sudden I was like going like dun 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 as I was shuffling, and I thought that was funny. I don't know what the song's about, but it could be significant. I don't know. So let's see. Healing messages for Winter. The first card that came out was the Camel. We have persevere and you will overcome problems. So definitely the hardworking nature that Winter has in her career is something that life is encouraging her to continue having in a situation that's bothering her right now. Like, that will definitely help her find a little bit peace of mind, harmony, and be in alignment with herself again. The other card that we have is Bag. Something important, such as a new job or a raise. So eventually she will see things clearly. I feel that this may be talking about the diamond or the spotlight that I was talking about in her career. Like an opportunity will eventually come up for her, and it's going to be something that will motivate her, and something that maybe will distract her or show her the strength that she has within her to do anything. It's one of those things that maybe Winter may be in a mentality where she feels like things are not working out and she's in the unknown, so she doesn't even know in what direction she should go through. And the bag right here is kind of saying like there's a surprise or an opportunity that will show her that things are not as bad as she thinks they are. This one kind of just jumped. We have cow I can't say it. Cobweb. Well, whatever. Protected from negative forces beyond your control. So this is kind of saying like the divine is helping Winter in protecting her and making sure that her boundaries are being respected, and making sure that her energy is safe, and making sure that the external situation that's bothering her stays under control. Like, it doesn't go too crazy, because I think Winter's doing a good job in staying focused and staying centered and staying very staying like grounded. So I do feel that this is her spirit guides trying to make sure that it doesn't bother her too much, because she's doing the best that she can with what she knows. Okay, I'll take those 3 cards. I'll take them. The last cards that we have for Winter are Desk. Pay attention to your work. So I do feel that through work, Winter will slowly learn a lot about herself, and that will be very helpful. That will teach her to know how to overcome her problem. We have Lobster, financial pinch. So maybe she may not be earning much money through her work, or she may be in a tight spot, like what she is going through right now, where she can't take a break and analyze the situation. She kind of has to just deal with the fact that she can't take a break, and also deal with the fact that she's having an issue. So I do feel like this could be like the little pinch, or it could just be that right now she's not earning money and that bothers her a little bit, maybe. And the last card that we have for Winter's reading is Flute, Disappointment in a Friend or Lover. So I do feel that this is talking about that Six of Cups situation. So here we see like the flowers are slowly dying off. So I do feel that maybe a relationship that came to an end. With the flute, it made me think of, you know, that meme of someone playing the flute very badly and they're playing the song of the Titanic, I think it is. I just thought of that with the flute, and that made me think of the end of something, you know, something that wasn't even good in the first place, or maybe it was good, but it's just not, it's not worth it anymore. And, you know, something that just naturally comes to an end. I do feel that that's kind of what Winter's going through right now. But with all of that said, I will leave that there. I do feel that Winter's love life was kind of like the most lighthearted part of her reading. Everything else was kind of heavy. I do feel that whatever situation we saw in her current energy is something that is definitely bothering her a lot in her, like in the other areas of her life and other aspects of her life. Like it definitely is affecting her career because she can't concentrate and she can't take the time off to think about the situation. It does feel like her spiritual team is working very hard to make sure that she stays focused and that her boundaries are respected. I feel like that's a big thing, because it definitely feels like Winter does a very good job at keeping those boundaries very stable and making sure that she can focus on herself and all of that. So I do feel that her higher self and her spiritual team will make sure that she stays protected. And, you know, that's kind of their job anyway. So they're doing their job. So yeah, I hope you guys loved this video. I hope you enjoyed it, or I hope you learned from it. Feel free to like and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one, whenever that is, however that is. Love and healing for my part to you, and thank you so much for watching.